I think some of the big developments that we've heard while we've been waiting is that westbound I-84 is in really good shape. They've cleared all the dangers that they're worried about there. Now they're just waiting and watching the fire, and there's a chance that that could reopen very soon. There's also about 40 homes that were lifted from the evacuations yesterday in the Multnomah County area, and those people have started checking in and moving back in. And I think the news conference is ready to get going in a minute now. We'll pitch it to the podium.
Good afternoon. My name is Mike Pullen with Multnomah County's Communications Office. Thanks for coming to today's news briefing. This will be the last news briefing for this event at this location unless things change with the fire. We're closing the EOC here after today, and the Joint Information Center is moving to Stevenson, Washington, to a building that the Port of Skamania has at 212 Southwest Cascade Avenue in Stevenson, down by the river. And I think they're planning a 9:30 news briefing, but details will probably come to you from the Forest Service for that. Our first speaker today with an update on the fire is Damon Simmons from the Oregon Fire Marshal's Office.
Thank you. Just going to jump right into it. The fire has moved to the east. The eastern edge of the fire is at approximately Shell Rock Mountain. The southern edge is at about Mount Defiance on the east side there. We've got helos working as they're able to, helicopters. We've got structural crews repositioned to protect the structures that may be in line with the fire. Right now it's kind of moving along at a steady pace. I wouldn't say that it's rushing, and I wouldn't say that it's really creeping. It's just moving along at a steady pace. Air tankers are going to be using retardant to protect the cell towers and radio repeaters on top of Mount Defiance, but they're not working in the wilderness. We've got burnout operations going along I-84 at Wyeth in the Herman Creek area and near Shell Rock. Burnouts are highly controlled operations to remove fuel from the fire. We're very careful to take care of the resources there when we do them and keep that fire at a low intensity. On the west, we're getting more containment. Things are looking good on the west end of the fire. Getting more containment along I-84 past Bonneville. Fire is currently at 37,567 acres, 17% contained. There's 934 firefighters, and we're still at 4 homes destroyed. So no new homes destroyed by the movement of this fire right now. It's just going to be working on increasing those containment lines, getting what we can on this fire while we can, and just keeping up with it right now. We're working pretty hard out there. If we need them, we'll bring in more crews, but right now we're looking as good as we can with the fact that that fire is moving in a direction that we'd rather it wasn't moving.
Thanks, Damon. Our next speaker is Chad Gatos, the Public Information Officer for Multnomah County Sheriff's Office, with an update on evacuation.
Good afternoon. Thank you for being here. Evacuation levels will remain unchanged since yesterday. Multnomah County Sheriff's Office officials have been in contact with fire officials all morning long and will continue to do so until we can determine that it is safe to reduce any evacuation levels. You can find detailed information about evacuation levels on our social media pages, as well as the Multnomah County website, multco.us. A reminder to all residents who have moved from a level 3 to a level 2 that we're requesting you not bring anything more than personal pets home at this time. Large livestock and horses should remain out of these areas as they are difficult to evacuate in the event things change. MCSO is in constant communication with fire officials throughout the day to evaluate evacuation levels. As soon as we are safely able to allow residents into their homes, we will do so. For those residents who are still under evacuation notice, thank you for your continued patience and understanding. While you heard earlier that the EOC here will start to demobilize, the Multnomah County Sheriff's Office will remain on enhanced patrols in areas of evacuation and will continue to provide information around the clock in the event the fire changes. You can find an updated interactive map of evacuation areas at multco.us, and for questions regarding evacuations in Multnomah County, please contact 211. If you are a resident of Hood River County, please continue to monitor updates from the Hood River County Sheriff's Office. Thank you.